Hey guys, let's start the 42nd episode of Daily Football News and know what has happened in the past 24 hours. Why did Cruz announce retirement soon? Why did Mourinho receive rockstar treatment? Can Italy be never beaten? Let's quickly find out all of these in this video. Before starting this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Let's start today's video with yesterday's fixtures and their results. Czech Republic and Ukraine are out of Euro 2020 as they suffered defeat in yesterday's quarter-finals. Denmark beat Czech Republic by 2-1 in a nail-biting encounter. England trashed Ukraine by 4-0. Colombia beats Uruguay by 4-2 in a penalty shootout. Argentina trashed Ecuador by 3-0. Nuno Tavares, together with his agents after paperwork signed as a new Arsenal player. Contract until June 2026. €8 million plus add-ons to Benfica has been confirmed. Marseille are set to sign defender Luan Pires from Santos, claims Globo. The 26-year-old Brazilian is said to have long desired a return to Europe after a brief stint with Club Brugge in 2018 to 2019. The coveted central midfielder has just one more year on his contract. Eduardo Camavinga's departure from Rennes seems inevitable, writes Le Parisien, with contract extension talks at a standstill as he enters his final season of his current deal. The 18-year-old is widely considered one of the best midfield prospects in Europe, and has been linked with Real Madrid among others. Despite his likely exit, he has returned to train with Rennes this week and the club has not yet received an official bid for him. Arsenal are close to a loan agreement that would send defender William Saliba to Marseille, according to The Athletic. The 20-year-old has yet to break into the Gunners' senior team, spending part of the 2020-2021 seconds campaign on loan at Nice. Swansea City has completed the signing of Dutch striker Joel Pirro from PSV Eindhoven for an undisclosed fee, subject to international clearance. Sunderland IFC are delighted to announce goalkeeper Jacob Carney has joined the club on a 2-year deal. Toby Alderweireld has informed Tottenham Hotspur that he would like to leave the club, say The Athletic. This comes after Spurs have been linked with a series of centre-backs, including Sevilla's Jules Kounde and Lyon's Joachim Andersen. RB Leipzig have completed the signing of Andre Silva from Eintracht Frankfurt for roughly €20 million. The Portuguese striker scored 28 goals and provided 8 assists in 32 Bundesliga matches last season. According to La Gazzetta dello Sport, Inter are looking at Hector Bellerin and Marcos Alonso to bolster their options at right and left back respectively. Juan Mata has signed a 1-year contract extension at Manchester United. The Spaniard's deal expired at the end of June, but his attitude and performances in his limited opportunities have proven enough to earn a new, albeit short-term, contract. Gini Wijnaldum's exit has left Liverpool in desperate pursuit of a central midfielder. Among many other targets, the Reds are now looking at Inter and Italy's Nicolo Barella. Inter don't want to sell, but Calciomercato claimed that the Serie Champions' complicated financial situation would oblige them to at least consider an offer, and Liverpool aren't short of cash. The Kylian Mbappe transfer saga has taken another turn today, as Le Parisien reported that the French forward could stay at PSG next season, but only on his terms. This is partly due to the unrest that came to a boil at Euro 2020 in the French squad, with Mbappe now willing to remain in Paris for at least another year. Roberto Mancini has spoken following Italy's statement of intent against Belgium in Munich, and the Azzurri boss firmly believes that his side were worthy winners in their quarter-final clash. We deserved the victory. The lads were extraordinary, and clearly we suffered in the last 10 minutes as we were really tired. But we could have scored more goals earlier, the coach told Rai Sport. I didn't see 25 minutes of struggle at the start. There were chances at both ends. It was an open game. We only struggled in the last 10 minutes when Belgium started playing a long ball game. It's not all sunshine for Italy though, as news is breaking that they look to have been handed a massive blow in the shape of Leonardo Spinazzola's injury. The defender was stretchered off in the second half, having been one of the Azzurri's best players of the tournament, and reports are now claiming that he has done his Achilles tendon. Further confirmation will surely come. But if so, that is a cruel end to his tournament too, especially if Italy win those last 2 games and snag the silverware. Kevin De Bruyne, injured at the start of Euro 2020 after that nasty facial blow in the Champions League final, has had to suffer back-to-back frustrations with Manchester City and Belgium this summer, but feels that the Red Devils did all they could to give themselves the chance to get back on level terms in the end. I think we tried everything to win that match, he tells UEFA. They scored a fantastic goal, but the first one may have been a mistake on our part. They had more possession and the ball didn't go in for us, which is a shame. Getting eliminated is always a disappointment. Now, let's move towards the major news of the day. Including the qualifying rounds, Italy have won each of their last 15 European Championship matches, a new competition record. Belgium themselves had won 14 consecutive matches before yesterday's defeat. Jose Mourinho was greeted by swarms of Roma fans as the Portuguese boss received a warm welcome upon touching down in Italy. Mourinho was recently named Roma's new manager, marking his return to Italy after previously leading Inter to a historic treble. And, as he touched down in Italy, the special one was received like a rock star as he begins life in Rome. Mourinho heads to Roma after most recently taking charge at Tottenham, having been dismissed by the London club earlier this year. He'd spent the last 8 years in England, managing Spurs, Manchester United and Chelsea with varying levels of success. He'll now arrive at Roma following the departure of Paulo Fonseca, taking over a team that finished 7th in Serie A last season. And Roma's fans are clearly excited about his arrival as they greeted him on Friday when he landed in Italy. Liverpool star Mohamed Salah will not be playing at the Olympics after the Reds prevented the forward from playing for Egypt and Japan. Head coach Shawky Garib dropped Salah from his 22-man team after Liverpool declined to release the Egyptian senior national team captain for the tournament that will begin later this month. Arsenal's Mohamed Elneny also will not play at the tournament, with teams on the men's side fielding under 23 squads and able to use 3 overage players. Liverpool were reluctant to release Salah for the Olympics, which is not part of FIFA's calendar due to being considered a youth tournament. Egypt Football Association President Ahmed Megid said last month that while Liverpool were trying to prevent Salah from playing, he believed the 29-year-old would find a way to be at the Olympics. However, Liverpool have won out and will have their star for pre-season. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is one of the most fascinating and absorbing figures in modern-day football, with a glittering playing career worthy of his unique personality. Already the subject of a number of books and documentaries, Ibrahimovic's story will now be told in a movie co-produced by Nordisk Film and BRF, the team behind Midsummer among other productions. Directed by Jens S. Jogren, I Am Zlatan has been a number of years in the making and is set to hit screens in 2021. So what is it about? When is it being released and how can you watch it? I Am Zlatan tells the story of Zlatan Ibrahimovic and his ascent from being a child with a dream of becoming a professional footballer to making a breakthrough at Ajax. Showing the young Ibrahimovic growing up in Malmö, Sweden, the film depicts the footballer's journey, including his love for martial arts and his relationship with his family. Barcelona are working around the clock to find an agreement with Lionel Messi to renew the contract that expired on June 30th, leaving him, technically speaking, without a club. The Catalans have problems, though, and financial fair play has become an obstacle that is proving tough to overcome in recent days. But that's not the only issue. Barcelona have to cut their salary expenses in order to accommodate Messi, even with him taking a significant reduction in terms of pay. Messi wants the tax matters to be perfectly clear and defined, as there are some ongoing changes that would affect Messi. A lot of payments have been delayed of late, and if he renews with Barcelona he'll likely head to the USA in 2 years' time. That will likely present problems as to where his tax should be paid when he collects any deferred money that he is to earn in Spain. This is likely to happen with any other player who moves abroad. Toni Kroos has announced that he is retiring from the German national team after 11 years of service. The Real Madrid midfielder was a part of Joachim Löw's side who crashed out of Euro 2020 at the hands of England, and the former Bayern Munich man feels it's the right time to step aside. I have played for Germany 106 times, he began his statement. There will be no other moment, the Real Madrid player added. With those words, Kroos pulls the curtain down on a superb international career, in which he played a key part in Germany's World Cup glory in Brazil in 2014. Kroos made his senior Germany debut in 2010 against Argentina, the side they beat to win that World Cup in 2014, and has been an integral part of the squad ever since. So, it's going to be a repeat of the Euro 2012 final next week at Wembley, when Spain and Italy meet in the first semi-final under the arch. Both have earned their place there, fought hard for it, taking out Russia 2018 World Cup medalists en route to get there. And both will know that the other presents different challenges to those they have faced so far. But who will join Luis Enrique and Roberto Mancini in the hat? There's still another 2 teams who hurt to boot too. Until then, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow when we do it all over again. This was the end for our 42nd episode. We will be back with more interesting news and transfer rumors tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon.